Have you ever felt like English is a wall you cannot climb? You want to speak, but the words just will not come out, and you feel stuck, scared, maybe even ashamed. I know that feeling. It is heavy, like a storm cloud over your head. But what if I told you that you can learn English in just 3 months with 5 simple steps that anyone can follow? Today on Rim2 Storytelling, we will show you how to break that wall and speak English better, starting with a story of someone who did it, just like you can. Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Rim2 Storytelling. I am so happy to be here with you today, sharing a journey that I believe will light up your path. Many of you are here because you want to improve your English. You dream of speaking fluently, of chatting with new friends, or maybe traveling the world without fear. That dream is beautiful, and it is so important to keep learning, to keep growing. Changing how we learn English is not just about words. It is about opening doors to new opportunities, new connections, and a brighter future. I understand how hard it can be. I have been there, struggling to say even one sentence, feeling my heart race with every mistake. But I learned, I grew, and I know you can too. Today, we will explore 5 steps to learn English in 3 months through the story of Luna, a girl from Tokyo who once felt just like you. Her journey will show you that with small steps, you can achieve big dreams. Let us dive in and find inspiration together. Luna is a 25-year-old girl from Tokyo living in a small apartment filled with sketches and dreams. She works as a graphic designer, but her heart longs to travel the world, to meet people from different cultures, and to share her ideas. There is just one problem. Luna cannot speak English well. On April 24th, 2025, she sits in her room, staring at a postcard of the Eiffel Tower, dreaming of her trip to Paris that we shared in our last story. But every time she tries to speak English, her voice shakes and the words disappear. She remembers a time when she tried to order coffee at a cafe in Tokyo, but the barista did not understand her, and she felt so small, so defeated. Luna knows that to travel, to connect, she must learn English. But how? She feels like it's impossible, like she will never be good enough. Then, one day, she finds a notebook her grandmother left her, filled with quotes about courage and growth. One quote stands out: "Small steps lead to big journeys." Inspired, Luna decides to take action. She sets a goal: to learn English in 3 months, enough to speak with confidence on her next trip. With 5 simple steps, Luna transforms her fear into strength, and today we will follow her journey, step by step, to see how she did it, and how you can too. The first step Luna took was to listen to English every day, even if it was just for 15 minutes. She started with English songs like "Perfect" by Ed Sheeran, playing it while she sketched. At first, she thought, "I cannot do this. I will never understand these words." She felt frustrated, her mind telling her to give up, that English was too hard for her and she should stick to drawing instead. But Luna remembered Oprah Winfrey, a woman who grew up poor in Mississippi, facing so many challenges. Oprah shared that she improved her speaking by listening to radio shows as a child, copying the way they spoke, even when she did not understand everything. She listened every day, and that small habit helped her become one of the best speakers in the world. Inspired, Luna kept going. After 1 month, She could sing along to the chorus of perfect, understanding 50% of the words. Listening every day made English feel less scary, more familiar, and it can do the same for you. The second step Luna used was to learn 5 new words every day and use them in sentences. She wrote words like beautiful, dream, and travel in her notebook, then made simple sentences. Paris is beautiful. Oprah Winfrey also did something similar when she started her career. She learned new words daily to prepare for her TV shows, writing down words like inspire and hope. She used them in her first interviews, and those words helped her connect with millions. Luna followed this idea, but one day she faced a small challenge. She forgot the word dream while talking to a coworker. She panicked, her cheeks turning red. But then she remembered her notebook, took a deep breath, and said, "I want to travel." Her coworker smiled, and Luna felt a spark of pride. By the end of the first month, she knew 150 new words. She felt proud when she said, "I dream of travel," without pausing. You can start with 5 words too, and watch your vocabulary grow. Now, you might say, "I cannot speak English because I have no one to practice with." That is not true. You can start with yourself. Luna's third step was to speak to herself in front of a mirror. She stood in her tiny bathroom, looked at her reflection, and said, "Hello, I am Luna. I like to draw." At first, she felt silly, her voice shaking. But after a week, she smiled at herself, saying, "I am learning English." Speaking alone helped her feel less nervous, and soon she can say full sentences without stopping. You can try this too. Find a quiet spot, maybe your bedroom, and speak to your reflection. Start with something easy, like "I am happy today." I used to do this when I started learning English, standing in front of my mirror after a long day, saying, "I will get better." It felt like a small victory every time, and it made me braver. Try it and see how your confidence grows with each word. The fourth step Luna took was to watch English videos with subtitles. She started with a cartoon, Peppa Pig, because the words were simple. But at first, she felt overwhelmed. She thought, "This is too hard. I will never understand, and I am wasting my time." She wanted to stop, thinking English was not for her, that she would never be able to laugh at a cartoon like others did. But Luna kept going, watching one episode each evening, reading the subtitles, then turning them off to listen again. After 2 weeks, she understood Peppa saying, "I like muddy puddles." She laughed out loud, her room filled with joy, and realized she did not need subtitles for that line anymore. Watching with subtitles helped Luna hear how words sound, and it made English fun, not scary. You can try this too. Pick a show you like, turn on subtitles, and let the language come to you naturally. A final step was to set small goals and celebrate them. Luna's first goal was to order coffee in English at her favorite cafe in Tokyo. She practiced for days, saying, "Can I have a latte, please?" But the day before her goal, she faced a small challenge. Her friend laughed, saying, "Your English sounds funny." Luna felt hurt, her confidence shaken, but she decided to try anyway. On the last day of her 3-month challenge, she walked into the cafe, stood in line, and spoke clearly. The barista smiled, understood her, and Luna felt like she had won a prize. By setting small goals, like saying one sentence or learning 10 new words, you can see your progress and feel proud. Luna's small goal led her to speak confidently on her trip, and yours can lead you to success too. Let us look back at Luna's journey. She went from fear to confidence in just 3 months, speaking English on her travels, all because she followed 5 simple steps. And think about Oprah Winfrey. She started with so little, a poor girl in Mississippi, facing struggles bigger than ours. She listened to improve her speaking, learned new words daily, and became a global voice, inspiring millions. She was once like us, unsure, afraid, but she tried every day, and look where it took her. I have been there too. I used to stumble over my words, my heart racing, but I started small, like Luna, and now I am here, talking to you, my dear friends. You can do this too. Start with these 5 steps. Listen, learn, speak, watch, and set goals. Try one today. Maybe listen to an English song or say a sentence in the mirror. Share your first step in the comments. I would love to hear your story. If this video inspired you, like and subscribe to Rim2 Storytelling for more journeys to change your life. Let us grow together, step by step, like friends on a path to something better. Have a beautiful day, full of small wins, or a peaceful night, dreaming of your success. Thank you for being here. I believe in you.